Hey everybody, it's Greg from Park Journey. So today's update from Six Flags Magic Mountain is going to be a general park update. We're going to look a lot at the Tatsu paint job, of course, look at the progress that's being done, obviously, and a little chat about how much longer I think it's going to take. Revolution is also under refurb right now, so we're going to take a good look at that as well. And then just some random things around the rest of the park that is going on other than the Wonder Woman construction. I'll link here to the video of our Wonder Woman construction from yesterday. Before we get into the video, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel.
From the top part here, not a whole lot of change here on the top part of the Tatsu paint job over the last couple of weeks. Here you can see the half of the twist is still not completed as it comes around the sky tower here. But you can see as we look over at the top of the pretzel loop, it is mostly done. I'll zoom in here. You can see just the very tippy top, wrong way, of the pretzel loop is not done yet. But I would imagine they are working today. Revolution was closed from what I could tell, so I'm guessing that they're actually working today. But then as we move around again, not anything new in this part. This has been done for quite a while. And then obviously again, Tatsu is closed for the repainting. So we'll go ahead and move back down, or move down the bottom of the hill and see what's new. One thing I will note on this side here, they have not done anything with the stairs or the supports for the warehouse or the track inside. So again, I would be surprised. Oh, no, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do anything with it, but we'll see. It does look like there is one support there that is green. I'll zoom in there for the warehouse, for the storage area. So maybe they are. We'll keep checking back, obviously. So here at the top of Samurai Summit, underneath the Sky Tower, they are actively working. So as I mentioned, looks like the little lift is about to go up. So you can see the entirety of the first drop appears to be done, as well as the lift hill. There is one little spot right up on the very big tippy top of the lift hill that is not completed. And then the support bar that is right there is not done. So it looks like the right side of the supports are done. I'm gonna guess once we start working our way down the hill, the left sides of the supports are not done. But here you can see again, lots of work being done. Got about maybe two-thirds of that support left to be done. So they've got the top part done and they've got to finish that portion of it. I'm gonna guess that's probably what they're gonna be working on now. That looks to be the only portion of this part that is not done before they need to move the crane or the scissor lift over to the other side. There's also been a lot of people have been speculating about the Sky Tower. Got some bad news for you all. It's probably never coming back. From our last update, which is, again, it's been a few years, but for the last official update that we got regarding the Sky Tower was it would cost somewhere around $3 million to get it up to code and be able to open. And obviously the ridership, the viewership, or however you want to call it, of the Sky Tower, probably not enough to justify that cost. $3 million could be a nice new restaurant. It could be a flat ride, some overdue enhancements for Bugs Bunny World, stuff like that will obviously bring some people in. So again, as much as I would love to see the Sky Tower come back at some point, I would not count on it anytime soon. But who knows? Maybe we'll get surprised one of these days, and we'll hear that they've actually been putting work into the Sky Tower. But again, from the last official word we got, which again was a few years ago, Sky Tower would take about $3 million to get up and running. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here at so as I mentioned, the top of the lift hill where they were working. As you can see, they are working. So they are actively working on that portion of the coaster right now. So as we move around to the other side, we'll obviously get to see a lot more. And you will also remember from our last update that they were painting the outside of the station. It looks like they have actually completed that. As you remember, it was very windy the day we were here, so they weren't actually painting on the coaster. But you can see they've got the entire outside of the station painted. Even the supports here for the little Samurai Summit part of it here has been done. And then let's go ahead and move around here. As I mentioned, it looks like the right side as you're going up the lift hill has been painted. And then you can see down here that it's not done yet. But here's a look straight up the lift hill here. So it's like left side painted, right side not painted, and then at the top the right side is painted and the left side is not. So yeah, maybe they weren't feeling in a right mood one day and they decided to just do the left side or something. Who knows? But it's always interesting to see how they do this. And then as we move around to the other side here, you see they've got a little touch-up work to do on some of the very bottom of the supports and footers. And then moving over to the lift hill here. Yeah, it looks like most of the supports are actually done. Just a little, some of the track here still needs to get done right there by the lift hill motor. But you can hear beeping going all over the place, which means that they are actively working and using cranes and scissor lifts and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, and the sun is in a really weird spot, but they are actually at the top of the lift hill working right now. I'll try to that should be a good spot there. So I don't know where happened to that guy, but a lot of this they could they could use the stairs. They could use the lift hill stairs to get up to a lot of these spots now. Oh, there he is. Right there, dangling down. There's a lot of jobs in the amusement industry that I would want. I don't know if coaster painter is one of them. I don't know. But yeah, here you can see it. He's working, painting that edge of it. Yeah, I don't know. But really great look at all of the different safety harnesses, multiple redundancies, obviously, for different things. We did have a minor for California, 3.9 earthquake yesterday, which was probably about 25 miles from here. So, we do get earthquakes and stuff. So, yeah, but not a job for me. But those of you who want it, go for it. So we'll just walk down the hill a little bit more. So there's that support by the Sky Tower that still needs to be completed. And you can see the scissor lift right there, right in between there. And then the lonesome dude right there working on yeah, not me. But all this stuff down here is completely done. Go ahead and walk down the stairs and not break my neck. And just like you do at home when you're painting, make sure you put your plastic down so you don't get paint everywhere. So here again, looking down, yeah, you can see there. Basically, just follow the ropes, and there he is, right there, painting the edge. So you got a spotter down here. You've got all the ropes, and yeah, better you than me, dude. So I thought that Revolution is closed today. I thought it was for just painting of Tatsu, but if you look here, it definitely looks like Revolution is getting a refurb, which is great. Great to see that. Looks like maybe some station work going on. I'll kind of swing over here towards the exit. Hopefully the music won't get in my video too much. But yeah, looking down the station here, they got some cords. Looks like they might be doing maybe some sanding, maybe some repainting. But I'll definitely take a look at Revolution over on the other side of the station over by the carousel. So yeah, Revolution getting a refurb. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I love seeing this because it is technically the off season, and great to see these attractions getting some love. All right, so as we approach Tatsu, we got more painting. Wow, that's a really tall scissor lift there. But you can see the pretzel loop is pretty much completely done, except for two random sections right there and right there. I don't know why. It just seems so weird to me. I know that they have a method, and I know they know what they're doing way more than I do, but it's just weird to see just a random old paint right in the middle of new paint. But there you go. They're going up, and they're probably going to tackle that section right there. You can see the support on the left side there of where the scissor lift is not done. But then the support right in the middle of the pretzel loop is done, except for that very, 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 very top section. But the rest of it looks to be pretty much done. So once they are done with this section, they've got a little bit more right there in the middle. Can't really see it from this side. And then they've got the final turnaround into the break room. So let's see, it is now what, the 11th of February? So I would still, I'm still going to say till the end of the month. I'm not going to anticipate this is going to get done within the next week. Again, February is only 28 days. That still gives them 2 weeks. I might even extend that into early March at this point, just because they do have a lot. That's going to be a really hard section to get. They're going to have to probably shut off, close off some part of the entry area because the falls are basically right there. I'm trying to remember back when they were constructing Tatsu what they had to do to get that, but probably very similar. So again, I'm going to still say, at the very least 2 weeks, but I would say maybe pushing it into March. So I know there were some people that were asking on the last video. They were coming towards the end of February, early March. I'm going to say probably not. But if it is open, then you'll be surprised. But obviously the goal is to get this done before spring break. And they are definitely on track for that. So no worries in that regard. I'm just going to go ahead and turn the corner here. As I mentioned earlier in the video, Revolution is under refurb. Looks like they are actually doing some pipe work here, which is a good thing because last time I walked in this area, there was definitely some kind of vile stench, to put it bluntly. They did take out, it looks like they took out some trees here too. So there's a tree stump there. And then I'll have to look back at some pictures. There looks like they're taking out some cement. So hopefully they're doing something here, and I'll kind of loop around. But here is the entrance to Revolution here. No refurb sign, but it is obviously blocked off. So no, no surprise there that it's not open. So yeah, looks they're doing some landscaping over here. So we'll kind of see what they're doing with this little final Helix area here for the new Revolution, or excuse me, Classic Revolution. So yeah, but again, love to see this getting some love. Trains are sitting out here. You can see both trains there on the transfer track as well. Moving over to the other side over here. Let's see. So yeah, obviously some of this needs to be taken out, and I'm guessing that that's probably what is happening here. It's just basically not even rocks. It's just cement with rebar. So it looks like they're taking some of this out here. Yeah, but they are definitely doing some stuff. And then I'll just move around here. And from what I remember, that fence is not new, so nothing there. Helpful on Honda Express, obviously closed as they are painting Tatsu. Again, really no surprise there at all. That both of these are closed. So I'm going to guess that Revolution was going to be closed due to painting of Tatsu, and might as well go ahead and do a refurb while we're at it. I think that's a great idea. And it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The most exciting part of any update is the new bathroom construction. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I mean, after all, it is a bathroom. But you can see the foundation, it has been poured. Some piping is in there for both in and out. We'll just leave it at that. So yeah, not the most glamorous part of the update, but there you go. For those that didn't, again, something that's very needed. Glad to see them doing it, but not the most exciting part. One thing I will mention is looks like the Twisted Colossus sign is getting a little faded there. Obviously, it gets in the sun a lot. So it's been, 6 years since the Colossus opened, so it'd be nice if they kind of clean this up a little bit. It is their marquee attraction as far as I'm concerned. It'd be nice if they clean that up just a little bit.
All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for our Six Flags Magic Mountain update. Hope you enjoyed. One last thing I wanted to touch on was that they have actually installed additional security scanners at the front of the park, so there's now 6 or 8 of them. I know a lot of you have laughed at me that I seem to be a security stand at Magic Mountain, but I think it's a great process, and I'm glad to see that they are expanding it. Would not be surprised to see them at some point get rid of the metal detector buildings that are there. There's just no need for them anymore. They have one that is for if you have a bag, a secondary check, and that's probably all that they need. Also wouldn't be surprised at some point to see them get rid of the ticket booths. They're just there. They don't use them, maybe one and then maybe expand that entry area out to where the ticket booths are, just to give a little more space for the summertime when it's busy. You got Hurricane Harbor and Magic Mountain opening at the same time. It'd be nice to actually have a little bit more room in there, but we'll see what happens. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Take care.